CTV special encore presentation. Tonight, the tension beneath the surface of this Georgia town explodes into a nightmare of violence.
You understand that?
Bigotry.
Yes, sir.
And unsolved murders. Will Henry Lee is a man of courage, the first police chief.
Well, I don't hold with horse whippings and people that burn crosses to scare innocent colored folk. And I got no respect for a man who hides behind a white sheet.
He will soon play a part in the killer's terrifying game of death.
So folks wondering where you are?
No, sir.
Maybe Skeeter Willis and Foxy are right. Maybe I'm not cut out for this job.
Hey, Joshua!
Mr. Will Henry, Jesse's real sick. I'd keep Joshua home if I needed help.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
What's Mr. House doing here? Got no right.
Charlton Heston stars with Wayne Rogers in part 1 of Chiefs. Chiefs, an encore presentation, a novel of accelerating terror. Part 1, tonight. A CTV special encore presentation. Tonight, hatred and passion continue to plague the town of Delano as it goes through another decade of violence. Prejudice.
Should have known better to think a nigger could fix it.
And unsolved murders. Sonny Butts is a man of explosive violence, the second police chief.
I killed him.
He will be part of the killer's terrifying game of death.
You call His Majesty Hugh Holmes. You call him and you tell him to get ready. You tell him to get the parade ready. I want a band waiting out there in front of City Hall.
Charlton Heston stars with Brad Davis in part 2 of Chiefs.
Get out of here, go home, and you stay there. You're all finished now. You hear me, Butts?
On your knees! On your knees! On your knees! Now move! Move it!
Chiefs, an encore presentation, a novel of accelerating terror. Part 2, tonight. A CTV special encore presentation. Tonight, the dramatic conclusion of this great novel. Another decade of violence.
You mouth off one more time, I'm gonna blow a hole in you.
Bigotry. And unsolved murders. Tyler Watts is the third police chief. And behind his badge
My name is
a
Tyler
painful
Watts.
secret.
But you can call me Chief.
Billy Lee's announcing for governor tomorrow.
Charlton
Some
Heston
people can try
stars
that damn
with Billy
make
D.
you look
Williams
bad. Skeeter
in the
Willis for
final
one, I think
episode
Bobby Patrick as
of
well.
Chiefs.
Just waiting to trip you up.
All right, Deputy, let's go. I'll take over.
Where are you taking me?
I ain't taking you nowhere. Just move along. This way.
I asked you, where are you taking me?
Deeds, boy. I ain't taking you anywhere. You in the process of escaping.
Chiefs, the dramatic conclusion tonight.